Let's start with all of these. You coached at the national championship so far. Only one coach so far. Only one coach so far. So yeah, the next one. Either Heisman for Salisbury players. That one Heisman each and every year. Next time I got one for Oxford Hill. So Oxford Hill by far is the first team. Since I've been playing team rebuilding, you know, saying the first team that won the championship was John. Coach John. And we got the players. So me coaching and John coaching, I think. Yeah, it was John, me and John coach. And now Pops. Says Pops coach. Me, John, and Pops. They put it that way. See, everything was all good from last year. It started off good. Until January. No. Until we got to the season with Carizzo and shit like Jason like that. But everything else was running smooth at first. First two. Right, yeah. First two. We look out for one, both of them. Then Quay actually going one. A Heisman. You know, and at least starting off. 1, 2, 3. We got the Quay. Then we had Ashley. Quay actually, then we had Jason Carizzo. And then Jason Carizzo, you know, beasting and beasting of it, you know. And then once you lose that lineup, like, I don't know, I like the team, but then after a while, it's like it's not the same when you ain't got the same coaches that coach them. You know what I mean? That's the only thing different because then I lost the record because due to the fact I didn't play my playoff games, and it was like I said, it was unfair shots. Yeah, I feel like they was throwing, feel like there was a bunch of shades going, throwing, had a bunch of shots going at each other type shit, and things weren't getting along. I don't know what's going on my end, but it just never fair for other people. But it's fair for them though, but it's not fair for me, because, nobody probably don't want to see me shine at that moment, don't want to see me be great and bust ass because I did win the championship on the first one. So by that being said, because I don't hate on nobody when you play Dynasty. Like, y'all win, y'all win. Like, it's all about having fun at this moment because anybody could win this motherfucking game. Anybody could win this game. I don't give a fuck if you be the. If I didn't play the way I want to play and y'all niggas win, I don't give a fuck. Win that shit, bro. I know my way, my son. Yes, man. It's just everybody. I probably think I was gonna win that shit every 5 years and shit. Like, damn, because I'm that good in football. Like, no, I could fuck up and make niggas look good or look like the game. But they only get away with murder. They only get away with murder when it comes to me, though. But we all have fun still. So these my Heisman winner for careers history right now so far. And you got Coach Down with the Oxford Hill. They won the Super Bowl. Then he won the Fiesta Bowl. You can't say these coaches ain't coach good because they did coach good. By far. You got niggas always hating on the coaches. Why do coaches always hating on that nigga? Show your coaches resume. You got all coaches that coach. But not at one team either. Except for one though. That one though. But this is right here. This is Pop's though right here. That's not Butler's brother name. It's like in Pop's name is Butler. I don't know why it didn't overlap, but it is what it is. Butler got his own team with Dover, and then I did that dumb shit with the names, and it fucked up because somebody hit me with an okie doke, and I'm thinking that was gonna be them two, Coach Butler versus Coach Taylor, but they come on to my league, so I had to switch it because they wanted them on their side, and I'm sitting there like, nah, nigga, it's not on my league. Then it's my turn now. It's my turn to run the show, not your turn. The way you run it, niggas like to edit. The way I run it, we don't edit. We go straight through and go into the next season. We jump to the next season, my nigga. That's what we jump through. We don't got time to do all that other shit. Yeah, we can recruit. If y'all want to recruit, yeah. Recruit your niggas. But during off season, like, nobody got time to wait and uh do this and do that to a nigga and that to a nigga. You can do that on your off time. But rules on my end. Because that's one thing niggas always quit to do. They want to feel like, oh, I want to do this way. And that's not what we all agree. So can't agree to people that was agree to shit in, on their own lead and then they can't stand on their word. That's like same with people, like same with relationship. Can't love a person if you're really not showing that love back to a person that never did that to you at first. Like, don't disrespect them if they never come home to disrespect you. If you had a great day at work and everything else in life, I'm expect the same person will do the same thing to the next person when they go to work or out and about, and then they come home and they will get the same treatment from that person. If you love that person, if you love them, why are you switching? If you love that person, what made you become that person that you were supposed to become when after that person got home from work? How can anybody know what's going on if you're not gonna tell them what's going on? And then they're gonna sit there and try to dodge bullets on the shit that you might have done prior for 5 hours while this man is at work. And in 5 hours, he comes home from work and boom, he get hit with the fuck shit. Because you switched up on the nigga quick after he left from work. Why is that? Or you don't love me like you say you do, so. Well, but they don't stand on their motherfucking word on everything they love when it comes everything that comes out their fucking mouth. It's my year. Coach James Warren been right there with us. You hanging in there with Pops. Yeah, I had some special teamers, man. I had some niggas. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, seven, eight, seven. One, two, three. Can't count the same niggas. So we got one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Eight niggas. Kick the tournament. And they all went where? Most of them Salisbury. Majority of those Salisbury niggas. No, one, two, three, four, five. Five Salisbury players. Kick returns. In case y'all wonder, I did post the Penn State game in my YouTube channel, so if y'all want to slide through and watch that first playoff round one, feel free to go in and watch that before y'all watch Duke games when I come back, pick my wife up from work. I will be running that. Just giving you a little previous updated what's going on since last night, because I went and recorded last night, but I was like, I don't know if I want to record this or not record it. And I didn't know if I was going to win that game last night against Penn State on the first try or not. And I was like, yeah, if I win this, you'll hear it. I said I was going to post this. So, I won it last night and now dropped it too also. So it was a one and done. I'll show you when I can tell you. If that was another person. Yep, there we go. Just let y'all know. One and done. Last night. Ball State. United States based top 25. Fine bowl record. 9-0 against our rivals. And 108 and 9 in our career. The wins and losses with Pops. Since I started coaching. When it drops. Let's slide to Delaware. And the two losses was from Texas and who just played? We just lost to Penn State. I think they were Penn State. They were playing Penn State. Oh, no, last night. It's okay. We played. They got Texas last time.
Welcome to the home of the Blue Hens in Newark and Delaware Stadium. As we'll see a slide to the Conference USA, the Florida International
After this game, I would be
taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Delaware Blue Hens. 48 Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. FIU will kick it off to get things underway. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. The Blue Hens offense will go to work first. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access, because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
And the Blue Hens come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Creates a little room. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
And talking to the coaches coming into this game, 3rd downs were going to be big, and this defense specifically. Could they match the physicality of this offense? And so far, that was a big no. And because they got it by a good bit. They've got to be able to establish themselves physically and dominate the line of scrimmage.
The Blue Hens will snap it on 1st and 10. He'll try the left side. He'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once 1st down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Back to pass. Rushes on him. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, and they get the ball back, but that's just going to make it much tougher on this drive.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
He fires to the left side. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
Man, that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, this is where you go over the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. To the air, it's Proctor. Makes the grab. And he earns a 1st down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. FIU pushing tempo.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. The Panthers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. And from this angle, I don't think he got the 1st down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage. FIU will line up to punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. They turned it over with an interception on their first drive of the game. We're still looking for our initial points of the game. Complete downfield. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
Yeah, And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. They'll try the right side. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll leave it with the lone back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And a great job by the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right up the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
And the Blue Hens have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
I think defenses sometimes get frustrated and you want to get blitz happy and because you give up yards. In this day and age, you're going to give up yards. Who cares? This is the area we're going to bow up. Nice job on 1st down, stopping them. A couple more downs here to stay aggressive.
He's got it on the move. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Hold.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The play action fake. Pressure coming. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Absolutely center cut. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Here's the heat. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Way to go after the loss on the last play. Now the play fake. Under fire. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Grab behind the line. It's Avery. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. FIU will line up the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. They make the stop on the return, but there is laundry on the field. Let's get the call.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This offense has a 1st and 10. They are flat bailed out by the defensive penalty. Out of the gun, the inside give. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Panthers in the hurry up. Dropping back, it's Proctor. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A low-line drive and not his best work. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play call.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
A solid pickup, and he goes out of bounds at the 30.
Quarterbacks have a hard job. They got to drop back and try to see the whole field and then see the rush coming to him. But you could tell he did a really good job scrambling outside the pocket, improvising, making a play with his feet, and then getting the first down.
They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's got an open man. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
The Blue Hens trying to cash it in on first and goal. Here comes the option. And they stop him just short of the goal line. They'll mark it at the 1.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good second down situations.
Boy, if that first down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on second and goal. They're going to run it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. This defense trying to stand tall on fourth and goal from the 2. Slams it ahead. Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Delaware.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
And we've been anticipating this top 15 matchup all week. Let's show you how things are playing out. Florida has the lead right now, but those Gator Chomps haven't come easy. They're in a tight one right now in Gainesville. They're up by 7 over LSU. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Florida International offense is back on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He'll push his way out to the 38, pickup of 3. FIU pushing tempo.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Solid run on the last play, sets this offense up on first down. Wants to throw, it's Proctor. Starting to feel a little pressure. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. And the Panthers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
To the ground to try to pick up the first. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. FIU set up with another first down.
Been really impressed watching this offense this year and how good they are on 3rd down. The reason they're so efficient, they don't have penalties. They keep these 3rd downs manageable, and they've got a special talent at running back that can find his way to the sticks.
They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Under fire. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage.
Really nice job by the defense that time, getting a stop. They've been really good so far in this one, shutting this guy down, not letting him break out. You've got the lead. It's tight, though. And you know the opponent is going to keep trying to run it. So can you keep this up here in the second half on defense? That's the question.
They boot it away. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. First play of the drive comes from the 22. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance. Turning it on! And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle.
Man, I'll tell you, you just can't quantify how much this guy has meant to his offense running the football. Leads the nation in rushing yards. He's the guy with a target on his back. Every time they take the field, the defense knows who they have to stop, and still, this guy churns out big run after big run.
And the Blue Hens, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And the incomplete pass had a lot of juice on it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Throws to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
He needed a little late boost from the crossbar, but he gets it to go through. And now the lead is extended a little further.
They never ask how, they always ask how many. And that thing off the crossbar, inches away from a miss. It was a pretty long kick. Kicker gets just enough of it and puts 3 on the board.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Skips away from pressure. Crosses the 30. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Back to pass, it's Proctor. Here comes the heat. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. They'll immediately call timeout. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Got it in the middle, it's Avery. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. All kinds of room to the right. Touchdown, Blue Hens. How about this defense taking one back to the house? How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Back to throw, it's Proctor. Defense was swarming around this quarterback, and he never had a chance to get it off. And down he goes, and we will head to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Blue Hens will kick it off to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
The Panthers moving quickly to the line. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. There he goes. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Outside the pocket, lets it go. Tosses it incomplete.
At this point, trailing by a lot, the defense expecting you to throw it. If you're going to throw over the middle of the field, the window's going to open and close quickly. You got to have better timing to complete that throw. They just didn't have it there.
Looking downfield, it's Proctor. Finds his tight end. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Holding. Offense.
They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. And guys, this is a great time to take a shot if you want on 2nd and short. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A 3rd down and long situation coming up, they'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You've set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
And the returner will be knocked down. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Going over the top. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Delaware. And the pummeling has started.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they tacked on the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Texas A&M is darn near perfect offensively today. This is almost exactly the way they drew things up in practice this week. They're up 14 over Troy. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep. He lofts one down the sideline. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming.
This offense has had some early in this game so far. They're just trying to get...
Be right back.
going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it. Good coverage on the back end. They look very prepared. All 11 guys on defense right now playing together as one.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Oh, he's got some space. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. And the Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Quarterback on the keeper. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
It doesn't matter what run play you have called, if you're running it inside or outside. If the defense gets penetration, everything is done. And you saw it on that play right there. Great job by the D.
They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Makes one man miss. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a 1st down.
This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still, just a very short gain.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
3rd down coming up after the completion. Back to pass, it's Proctor. Finds his target down the middle. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the 2nd half moving forward.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And that is a major reason why this team is losing the football game. They can't protect the quarterback. They can't generate big plays in the passing game because up front, they're getting beaten time and time again.
Got it in the middle, it's Avery. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Okay, guys, here comes brings the Delaware offense onto the field. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. They go to the ground, and the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Just feeds the running back. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
And the Blue Hens will punt it away on fourth down. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Florida International offense is back on the field. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. These guys scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Now a chance to really dig their way out of this hole.
Yeah, and it's complimentary football, right? Offense doing their job, scoring, defense getting the stop. Offense has got the ball right back. Palmer, go back to that last drive, revisit it, rehash some of the same plays.
Yeah, and if you're the quarterback here, think about where are my best matchups too. We're going to have to throw the football at some point here, so where do I want to take advantage of this defense and what areas of the field, and where are my best opportunities?
Back to throw, it's Proctor. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
And this defense is just simply not playing around. They've got a big lead, and they're not playing big prevent coverages, bend, don't break. They're just going to let this offense dink and dunk the ball down the field and waste time. Third play of the drive, they get a sack. They're staying aggressive, and they're getting after this quarterback.
They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game.